Okay, welcome. I'm going to show you today how to export your microscopy images into IMARIS because there's a lot of tiny steps that are important in this and that can go wrong, and then you end up with not a 3D image but a strange format for IMARIS. So you have your load your images. You do that via this button in case you didn't know. You load them. And then I want IMARIS to have all the 3 channels and the Z stack because it's a Z stack of 130 with a Z step size of 0.5. So I'm first going to just export them, and I do that by getting the merged file. So this is the unmerged, so that means that all the tiles are separate. And if you export this, you get a lot of loose images, even though it appears normal in LasX. So you get the merged file, you click right, and then you do export image. And what works for me is to have it on TIFF. You can also have it on ImageJTIFF, that might also work. I chose the file or the folder that it should go to. And then I have these 2 buttons, so save as multi-page and export overlay as skilled viewer image. I've been playing around with this because sometimes it worked and before it didn't work. So keep a file if this doesn't work on how you can get the correct merged and 3D file. So you do save, then it's going to take a while. And I also want, so this will give me a TIFF file that appears, can I show you that? It will appear, yeah, there we are. It will appear as quite a dark file, as you can see here. And this dark file you can click through, and then you'll get each Z-step section, you will see it. But for my images, just to display, I also want one full image. So how I do that is I go to, you can see that there's this activated thing. Also, you go to the color. Here I'm in the merged, and then here I do export image again. And then what it's going to give me, so it gives me this now. I have 2 screens, so you might not be able to see everything. What that's going to give me is a full image, like these ones over here, so that I have a maximum intensity projection, also a mid. Okay, then when we have these images exported, so I have some over here, you go to IMARIS file converter. You can see that I'm already running some file conversions. But what I want right now is, before you have to do, so if you, let's do one again. If I place this here, so you can just drag it. So it's quite busy now. So you can drag it, and then it becomes red. And then you have to have the voxel size. And it gives me a voxel size over here that is incorrect. And that will give you a different shape of the actual image that you have. So how do you find your voxel size? You go back to your LasX. You click here. You go to properties, and then over here you can find the pixel size, voxel size. So for my X, Y, and Z dimension, this is 0.569, 0.569, and 0.5. This is the Z step that I chose for my images. So then we go back to the file conversion, and you double click here, and then you put these numbers there, and then you save it, and then you click on Start All, which I've already done for these, and then you end up in IMARIS with your image.